my channel. So today I'm sick, so if I do sound funny, that is why. But I have my project pan update. I'm excited because I do have an empty. I was really hoping to have more progress on some other items, but they are just trucking along and I'm still not there yet. But I do have some nice progress to share with you today. And I'm also going to be rolling in some new items into my project pan because I feel like it. So yeah, quite a big change. Let's get into it. All right, so usually I go from least used to most used, and there is one item in my project pan that I did not touch at all this month. And I'm going to be rolling this out just because if I'm not going to be grabbing it because I want to use it, I don't want to hate pan it, and there's no point me having items in this project that I just don't actually want to grab. So I have the Peachy palette from She Glam here. I've been working on this one, as you know, and there's been obviously no progress since the last time. I am going to be rolling this out. Whether it stays in my collection, that's to be seen. We will have to just wait and see until I do my next declutter, which will be coming up, I guess, next month sometime. But yeah, chances are it probably won't last. But that one's rolling out. I just don't see myself using it anytime soon. I've kind of gotten as much use as I want to at the moment, and I'm not having any pleasure using it. So let's just roll it out. I'm not using it anyway. All right, then we have two items I've been used 3 times. So one of these I'm also going to be rolling out. I'm going to be taking out the Colourpop Soul Body Cream Bronzer because I've only used this 3 times. This one was to get more use out of it. It was not obviously to hit pan or anything because there's no way I can hit pan in this. It's just not gonna happen. So I'm actually gonna be rolling this out. I'm not gonna be rolling in a bronzer to take its place. I'm gonna wait like a month maybe, and then I'll most likely roll in my ABH cream bronzer. It's just I don't have a tan, so there's no point me rolling it in now. I'm not gonna get any use out of it. But lightly I will hopefully get some sun on my skin this next month. So this one I'm just rolling out because I'm not wanting to use it anymore. Then we have my Kiko bronzer. This one I'm not rolling out. This is the Warm Melange. This is to hit pan. This is one of the ones that's going to take me a very long time, but I've only used it 3 times this month. You can see where the dome is. It doesn't look that different. Obviously it's getting flatter towards I would say the top over here, but I'm nowhere near seeing the pan. So it's staying in. There's no progress month on month. I didn't use it enough this month, and I think I had just too many bronzers out. And I'm going to use the Soul bronzer from Colourpop. I don't always put a powder bronzer on top, so I think if I take it out of the project, especially since I'm not trying to hit pan or anything, and just focus on this one, or maybe a one that I roll in for my Shop My Stash, then this one can get a little bit more use. Okay, next up is an empty. So this one I spoke about in my beauty bag is the NYX foundation. This is the Bear With Me Tinted Skin, and it's been sitting in my empties for almost a month now. So now I can finally say I finished it in this project, even though I've already spoken about it in my beauty bank that was posted at the end of February. So this one is done. I can get rid of this now. I did use this an extra 5 times before I called it done, and I finished it right at the end of February when I filmed my beauty bank. I think that was the last day that I was able to finish it. Okay, next up I've got my Cosmic Beauty. I always want to say Cosmic Brushes. I don't know exactly because a lot of their packaging still says Cosmic Brushes and their website, but then everything else says Cosmic Beauty. But I have this frosting highlighter palette from them. I love this. I've been going into it quite a bit. I actually have one of the shades on my eyes today. So I've gone in all 3 shades. My goal is to hit pan in all 3 shades. I still have not done that. I think these pans are quite deep, or I'm doing something wrong. But this is what it's looking like right now. So this one I've only gone into 1 extra time. This one I've only gone into 1 extra time. But this one I went into 5 additional times this month. And you can see still no pan. It's gonna happen, but you know, I'm not gonna force it because I do like this palette. And yeah, this is the one that I have on my eyes today. I just really love it. It has a flip of blue, and I think, you know, I went for like a very brown neutral look. I think it just works pretty. It also has like some purple to it. I don't know, I really like it. So I'm happy that they're still in, but I would like to see a pan at some point. I don't know when that's gonna happen. Okay, next up we've got my highlighter from Colourpop. This is the Super Shock highlighter, and it's the shade Coasting. This one is still not done. I'm sorry for all of those who are sick of seeing this. I've used it an extra 8 times this month. I have it on today, and this is what we're looking like. It's just holding on for dear life. Obviously, it is changing month on month, but yeah. I'm wondering, is this gonna last another 2 months? I honestly am not gonna complain because this is my favorite highlighter in my collection. I've just grown to absolutely adore this, and especially this time of year, it's just so, so beautiful and so natural. So when it goes, I'm gonna be very, very, very sad. However, I am using it, so, you know, at some point it's gotta go. It's gotta go. So it's just not this month. All right, this next one, where is it? Where are you? You are not going anywhere. This one I have used, how many times have I used this? I've used this 9 times. I thought I used it a little bit more, but this is the Colourpop. There's quite a lot of Colourpop in here. It's the Colourpop blush. It's a powder blush, and it is the Fresh and Peachy shade. And it was from the Baby Got Peach collection, so you know how old this is. And I still don't have a pan. I have it on today. I use it in almost, you know, I use it in several looks throughout the month, and there is still no pan, but oh my goodness, let's block the mirror. I thought that I would hit pan by now. I really did, because I can start to see the rings underneath very lightly, but I can see them. And it's still pigmented, so it's not like I have to go in there a lot to put it on my cheeks. So it just is taking forever. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. Once I do hit pan, it is rolling out, because I do want to use some of my other blush in my collection. I am starting to neglect my other blush, but I do love this blush, but you know, something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. I thought I would hit pan by now, but still not there. 9 extra times this month. Okay, so if you recall, then next I do have my BH Cosmetics. I took these shades out because obviously there wasn't that much product left, and I put them into this empty compact, and this I've used 11 times this month. I'll show you what it looked like last month. I thought there's no way I'm not going to be able to finish this month, and this is what we're looking at. It is still there. I did not finish it. I put it on today. It is very nearly done. I mean, I've hit pan again, right? Because I'm seeing the rings again. It's just, I don't know, a little bit goes a long way with this product. Who knows? I'm enjoying it. I don't mind it. I think the color is really great. And whatever I didn't ruin it at all, because it is quite pigmented still. So anyway, it's still here. I still have not finished this. What's a girl to do? But yeah, this one used 11 times this month. Ah, yay. All right, and then my other empty, I thought I only had one empty, but I forgot about the foundation because it was so long ago. But this one I just finished today. This is the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. It is all done. So I've been using this very much as a foundation. So obviously once this was done, I didn't really have a foundation that I was working on my project pan. I did have foundations when I used my Shop My Stash and everything like that. But for a lot of the days, I have been using this as a foundation, and I don't really like it as a concealer anyway, so as a foundation it kind of worked okay. It was still a little thick, but it was fine for me. And I've used this 15 times this month to finish it. So I'm very, very pleased with that. These are so satisfying because you can literally watch it go up, and yeah, I actually was getting worried because I was sick all weekend. I didn't wear any makeup, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I had to fill my project pan and I still have product left, but I did end up using this and finishing it today in today's look. So I'm very, very happy. I did put a little bit extra on, but I got to the point where I couldn't pump it anymore. So okay, so those are all of the project pan items. What do you guys think? I have 2 empties. Obviously, there's a lot of items that I still have yet to accomplish my goals, but I am rolling out 2, and I'm going to be rolling in 4 new items today. And I think 3 of them are to finish, and 1 of them is to hit pan and just sort of have fun with. So the first one I'm going to be rolling in is this one. This is the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow. I don't really know how to use this. It also is going to be one that's going to be satisfying because it has the same sort of airless pump. So I'm going to be able to watch how much product I have left in this one. And I think I'll just use this more as like a BB cream / a little bit of a highlighter. I don't really know, or like a primer. I have it with my primers, but I don't know what it primes, to be fair. It's kind of a weird item, and I've always said that, but I have always sort of said that I also like it as well, which doesn't make any sense. I think my skin looks quite nice in it, and I'm hoping that I'll be sitting out in the sun quite a bit more this upcoming month, especially since spring is here. We've got to start getting some nice weather, so I think this will be nice on the days that I don't want some heavy foundation on. So yeah, I'm gonna be rolling this in to finish. Next up, I'm going to be rolling this one in. So I've spoken about this in my Shop My Stash, but I've already taken the stopper out of this. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I would like to finish this. There is still quite a bit of product. The wand is a little bit messy. I probably took the stopper out a little bit too soon, but honestly, I felt like I wasn't getting any product out until I took the stopper. So we'll see. This one is a little bit thick these days, so I don't know how I'm going to enjoy it, but it is to finish, so I'll use it where and when I can to finish this. I'm just in the mood to start finishing things, and there's really not that much product left in here, so I just want it out. Okay, I'm also going to be rolling in my Wet n Wild foundation. This is also the Photo Focus range, and this is the dewy kind, not the matte kind. I think there's two different ones. And this one I actually kind of like. It is quite light for me though. This one's going to be a little bit tricky to finish, I think, if I do start getting a tan, so I'd like to work on it as soon as possible. I honestly don't have that much left. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but in terms of like where it's settled, it's pretty much settled down here. So I have about a third or a little bit more than a third of this left. So yeah, I think I could definitely do it. I will just mix it with some other things that potentially can deepen it up if I feel like it's too dark, too light. But this one definitely want to finish. I was looking at my foundations and I would like to continue working on at least one in my project pan, and this one I've had for a while and there doesn't seem to be that much left. So, and then last but not least, I'm going to be rolling in my Made by Mitchell eyelights. This is the, there's like a bunch of these, and I just recently found out from Jazz that this one's called Starlight, because there's different like color variations, and I was so confused when she was asking me which one I had. I had to go back on Beauty Bay and figure out which one I had ordered, but this is a Starlight. I think it's the lightest one that you can get. And anyway, so you get 4 different powders. I have been going into this one a lot, just naturally. It's not in the Shop My Stash, it's not in any project, but I have this on today. And this one, it would be really fun to be able to hit pan on. I've also kind of started thinking maybe I'll start using this one, maybe if and when I get a tan eventually over the summer. And then maybe these as like face ones too, because this one I put under my eyes. So I want to roll this in, see how much use I get. If I just work on this one and I hit pan, that's absolutely fine. You can see I have a little bit of a dip forming anyway, and I kind of see the lines forming, so I don't think it's really that far away, and it's not like I'm really trying. So once I put it in a project and I start trying, maybe I will hit pan sooner. But I really love this, and it seems to be the only powder for my under eyes that I'm enjoying at the moment, so I want to use it and not neglect it. So it's being rolled into my project pan. Alright, that is it. That is my update for my project pan. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I'm not getting as much progress as I would want on some of these items. I've been in the project for years, but I'm so close to finishing some of them. So yeah, I'm very hopeful for this next month. Also, for the first week and a bit in March, I wasn't really concentrating on too many projects. I took some time off, so I do feel like, you know, I relaxed a little, and had I not done that, maybe I would have seen the progress. But honestly, you gotta live life, so it really doesn't matter. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.